Just create it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So we'll go back to our slide. So by now you should be able to uh, log into TradingView, open up charts, right? Or should I go over it again?
Sir?
Can you be able to open TradingView and go over charts by now?
It's already
Yeah.
it's already open. I've already opened it.
Okay. Are you on BTC? Are you
Already
on
opened
BTC
it.
pair?
Under I'll go to crypto. Market summary, crypto or what?
Yes. Crypto. You search for. You search. You don't even need to go to crypto. Just under ticker, search BTC.
Okay, I've seen ticker.
Search BTC.
Ticker. Under ticker, it showed ticker. I clicked. So I'll search BTC.
Yes, under search.
This okay, I've seen it. BTC
BTC
what?
USDT. BTC Theta.
BTC.
Theta. Theta. USDT. USDT.
BTC.
BTC
Okay, I've seen
USDT.
it.
Yeah.
USDT.
Yes.
Okay, I've seen it.
So when you open it, click on full featured chart.
Is that
Click on full featured chart.
I should click
Full
on
featured chart.
full
Full featured chart.
picture chart? I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get their advert gone. The advert is too much. It's giving me full screen. Why? Why?
Full screen.
The screen is much. Okay. You said I should click what, sir?
Full featured chart.
I didn't even see it.
What can you see?
I'm seeing technical, neutral buy, strong.
You need to go up. Go up.
I'm seeing BTC USDT crypto charts.
Full featured chart is by the right now. Before that.
Is it having any symbol?
No, it's
Is it having symbol?
it's like a link you click. The symbol there looks like a house.
Let me see if I will see it through your own first.
Can you see my own now? See my mouse. Can you see my mouse?
I'm coming, sir. Where is the mouse? Okay.
Full featured chart on the right. On top.
Okay, Blue Sky Digital, under Blue Sky Digital or what?
Yeah,
Or BTC
your
stock
own
chart.
is BTC. Mine, I just went back. It's the same thing. Any chart that you bring up here, that full features chart is supposed to be there. Now, this is where you are now, bah. If you finish loading now, you still see that full features chart by the right.
Okay, I didn't download it though. Google just opened it for me. I didn't download the TradingView. No wonder. I need to download it, Abby.
Download. They don't download it too.
Hello?
They don't download it. You go to tradingview.com.
I can't download it.
It's not something you can do. You go to tradingview.com.
I'm there.
You click on full featured chart.
I'm in TradingView already. I'm looking for it. Full future chat.
If you are looking at your chart and you are looking at my own, it should not be hard to find.
I am seeing BTC USDT
Mhm.
Olo trade now. I don't know where to click it.
Under it, you will see full, under that trade now. If you are going down by that right, you will see full future chart. Is the next thing after those price. After the line, there's a line that demarcates that first column. Then the down part of it, you see full future chart by the right, just under that trade now. You've not seen it.
Mm,
Maybe you will
I don't know
screenshot.
why.
Maybe you will screenshot and
It's
send to me.
giving it's giving me full future chat. Account verification. Enter your phone number to receive a confirmation. If they said I need to verify my account.
Okay. Okay, go to your email and
Enter
verify it.
sir.
Go to your email and verify your account.
That is what I'm trying to do now. Okay.
Are we good?
So what I need to do now is don't know. They are giving me full screen. I don't know how to.
The challenge is that me, I don't even know. I'm not seeing your screen now, so there's no how I can know what's going on. Maybe you will share your screen.
But I don't even know how to share it. I'm
Yeah.
not good at using computer.
Oh,
I just want to minimize the screen to be able to see.
okay.
I am seeing this thing is too, unlike your own, is so full. I am seeing BTC USDT perpetual contract one day by
Okay.
BT by BYBIT. So it's just to get then the candles are showing in full. I don't know how to minimize it.
Just start afresh.
I should close it.
Yeah. Reload it and start afresh.
trading view. Okay. I'll now click on cryptocurrency.
Yes, you don't need to click on cryptocurrency. Under ticker, just search for BTC.
Okay. BTC. Okay, which I've seen BTC against USD, have you?
Yeah. Against
USDT.
yes.
USDT, okay. There. What I'm seeing is something like arrow going up. At what point do I see that? Um, I'm now scrolling down.
You don't need to scroll down. As you just go in the Bitcoin slash 30 rules. Under that trade
Uh,
now, you see full future charts.
trade now, trade now.
Okay, just read everything you are seeing there. Read
It's not
everything.
showing. Do I need to click trade now?
What is not showing?
I am seeing trade now, but it's not. Nothing is written under it. Do I need to click trade now? There is
No,
an this thing coming.
I mean it's still loading.
No, it has finished loading.
Oh yeah, start reading
Do I?
everything that you can see. You know what?
I have.
Use your phone and snap it and send to me on WhatsApp.
I am seeing follow BTC USDT follow.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm seeing trade now.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more.
Down, uncle.
There is nothing under it.
You're not seeing the price. You're not seeing overview, idea, market, technical.
Okay, I've seen overview, idea, market, and technical down.
Good. Keep reading. Keep telling me what you see. Down.
And then they gave me preview, open, volume, days range.
Uh-huh.
Then overview, idea, market, and technical.
Down. Uh-huh. Keep reading.
Then I have BTC USD crypto charts.
Uh-huh.
So they now gave BTC USD perpetual contract. Day one, BYBTC. They show Bitress, Polonis, Binance.
In the
I
same
should be
line, in
going.
the same line with BTC USDT crypto chart, by the right, what can you see? In the same line to the right.
I see follow and trade. Trade now.
No, that is up now. In the same line, BTC USDT crypto chart.
Okay.
What do you see?
There is something like round blue something.
That's the full future chart now. It is on top now before all those exchanges that are listing the prices now.
Yeah.
That's the full future chart. I bet they did not write full future chart.
You know what happened? By the side of my own, there is watch list detail, alert, news, holistic, calendar, my ideas,
Just
a public chat.
just snap it and send because it's possible that your own chart now is for paid users. That's you are on your 30 days free trial. So it's possible that it's different from my own. So snap and send. I will tell you where exactly you need to click. Use your phone, snap it and send to me on WhatsApp.
I'm sending.
Okay.
Sent already.
Okay, I'm checking now. No, your own is different. But click
Okay.
that blue thing on top that looks like a circle, right?
Sir?
That blue thing on top that looks like a circle by the right.
Here.
Click on it
Here.
and snap again and send to me. So I think this is the paid version. You understand? But you are on
Okay.
30 days trial.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Maybe that. So I should log out from this, Abby.
No, you don't need to log out. You use it like that. Say after what is it called? After 30 days, they will downgrade you.
If I click on that round something, it will take me to chats.
Yes, that's what I want you to
That
do.
it took me to where I have BTC perpetual contract. They want. Let me screenshot it for you to see.
Okay.
Sent.
Okay.
Sent, sir.
Yeah, this is where I want you to go to now.
Okay.
But actually, the chart you went to is perpetual contract, and it's Bybit you are using. See, you've made your first mistake, but it's fine. You did not check the exchange. Do you get it now?
I no.
You see, if you look at it very well, it said BTC USDT perpetual contracts. Bybit. Bybit is an exchange. And remember that what we
Okay.
are using is Binance.
Okay. I saw Binance.
Uh-huh. So it's Binance you're supposed to choose. So, but now you
I should go
already
back.
know how to go to your charts, bah?
Mm.
Uh-huh. But this chart might not be showing you exactly what need to I'm saying
So I can't
because
go back to Binance.
you can. You go back to the other chart, the other tab. Now there are two tabs now. The other tab, you
Mm.
search for BTC again. You choose the exchange to be Binance. You look for Bitcoin slash Tetheus. That is the chart that we are using. Actually, the price might be the same thing, though, but the difference now is that if if
I've seen Binance.
uh,
I'm on Binance already.
yeah. So the difference now is okay. Look at the price they're even giving you. They're 15,000 something. Do you see that? That's not what we
Mm.
are looking at. This is not the chart. Okay, it's printing 18.1 here. 130. Okay, it's the same, but just go to Binance BTC slash USDT. Then click on that bar I showed you for opening the chart. Snap and send.
I should click on what?
To open the chart, full featured
I'll
chart.
click on ticker.
Uh,
I'll click on ticker.
is it ticker? Yeah, ticker. You search for BTC USDT now.
I'm there.
Have you seen it? And it's Binance own.
Yes, but yes, I showing ETC USD Binance
Okay.
18,012.8.
Okay. Click on it.
No, it's I can't click. They're telling me to follow. Okay. I should click the way I clicked the other time, Abby.
Yeah.
That will take me to chat.
Yes.
Yes, I'm there. It's showing now. BTC against Tether, US, on the Binance. I should screenshot and send to you.
Yes.
Do you know what? This was the main reason why I ran away from Binance the other time. There was a time somebody tried to introduce me to it. When I try and try, their headache, this to this, that to that.
Okay.
During our forex period,
Okay. It's easy. It's just that
I ran.
say this is na online training. If na waiting person dey face to face, we know not supposed to hard like
Mm,
this. Mm.
yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Have you sent it? Okay, checking.
Yes, sir.
Checking. Bitcoin, Theta US, 1 day Binance. This is good. So now that you are in full featured chart, you close that, unlock the full power of trading view. That's X. Close
Okay.
it. So
So, yeah.
we are on the same page now. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
this is trading view. This is practical. This is how you are going to be analyzing your market. If you look at the
Okay.
first place, hmm, I would have loved us to
Yes,
finish
sir.
this slide though, and continue this thing, but so that we don't mix up this whole thing. Let me be sure you've gotten everything you need. Yeah, just leave that page as it is now. Let me
Yeah.
switch back to our slide. Let's finish this presentation. Okay,
Okay.
good. Can you see the presentation now?
Yes, sir.
Good. So as you can see, what we are seeing here, right? What we are seeing here is exactly what you can see in that your chart, but it's different in the sense that the time frame, the time, like this was actually 217 to 218 chart, right? But
Yeah.
what we are seeing there is 2020 chart. Now,
Yeah.
this is a typical market trend: bullish slash pump,
Yeah.
bearish slash dump. Now, when it is bullish, you see green candle, like a very sharp green candle, right? Sometimes it comes as a
Yeah.
sharp green candle, sometimes it comes as a gradual move up. Now, the bearish slash dump, as you can see, the red one here is actually gradual. It didn't dump once, gradual.
Yeah.
So this is a bearish pattern, this is a bullish pattern.
Yeah.
Now, basic tools for analysis. These are the basic tools used by chartists to prepare technical analysis on a coin trading in the market. We have trend lines. Very, very important. Trend lines. Okay.
Yeah.
You know how to use trend line?
No.
Okay, you don't know how to use
I
trend
think
line.
in trend line, when the candles are below the, depending on the moving average, the setting of the moving average, if the candles are below it, that means it's a sell signal. If the candles are above it, that means it's a buy signal.
Okay. Okay,
But
then.
you have to wait for a candle to cross and retest, depending on the days
Okay.
setting of the moving average.
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah, that's okay. Then we have moving averages, we have price patterns, and we have indicators. These are the things we use to chart in our chart. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Now, trend lines. There are three basic kinds of trend lines. There are three basic kinds of trends. An uptrend, where prices are generally increasing. This is formed with link two or more higher highs together. Okay.
Yeah. A
These are
downtrend.
formed with two or more higher highs together. That's an uptrend. Then a downtrend where prices are generally decreasing. This formed by linking two or more lower highs together. Now we have a trading range slash sideways trend where prices move sideways. Okay. Are you with me? Are you here? Hello, ma.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. What's wrong with your network?
Hello, sir.
What's wrong with your network?
I don't know. I don't really know. You know, Niger. I don't really know. Just went off. So you are in a downtrend where prices are generally decreasing.
Uh-huh.
Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
Hello, sir.
I'm with
Okay,
you.
you said I said you are in a down. You're on the second stage.
Good. So I was talking about the
A down.
sideways. I talked about sideways. Okay. A trading range are sideways trends where prices move sideways. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
if you look at the line here, this is uptrend. This is actually
Yeah.
the trend line. Is just using a line in your chart.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, sir.
Now, the line is what we use to determine it. Now, this line, based on the
Okay.
fact that we are having a lower, we are having a higher low, right? A higher
Yeah.
low. It became an uptrend. Now, because we have a lower high here, huh? It is a downtrend. Hmm? Then here that
Yeah.
it is ranging, that's going in the same direction, up, down, without just like what Bitcoin is doing now. Hmm? It is
Yeah.
called sideways trend. And with what Bitcoin is doing now, I just pray it doesn't break down, no, because this sideways is becoming too much and it's killing out like signals that I'm dropping. I'm even afraid because of what Bitcoin is doing currently. So with this knowledge, I would also want you to look into Bitcoin. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Uh-huh. Look into Bitcoin and see. Tell me the trend that you think is happening with Bitcoin now when we are done.
Okay.
So how many trends did we say we have?
I have three:
Uh-huh.
the uptrend, downtrend, and sideways.
Good. Now we have support and resistance. Support and resistance lines or points indicate likely ends of trends. Resistance results from the inability to surpass prior highs. Support results from the inability to break below to prior
Sir?
lows.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I said support and resistance. Support and resistance lines or points indicates likely end of trends. Resistance results from the inability to surpass prior highs, while support results from the inability to break below to prior lows. What was support becomes resistance and vice versa. We've explained this before. Now with that trend line, right, you can use it to
Yeah.
determine support and resistance. Okay,
Mm.
I'll show you
Yeah.
how to use it in the chart. Now, example of support and resistance. When you now put this thing in, can you see this?
Yes.
Aha. So this particular trend line, they used to determine the highest point it got to and the lowest point it got to, and now put it inside a channel, right? Now it
Yeah.
shows that anytime it breaks above or below, you should know that trend has changed. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We will still look at this based on what is going on with BTC. We'll use it to determine also. Now we have resistance level. Now this is where in a situation whereby market is ranging. If it is ranging
Yeah.
there and you draw your trend line, you understand, vertical. Maybe this is vertical. When something
Yeah.
is vertical, bah?
Yeah.
If you draw a straight vertical line and anytime price goes above or below that line, it shows that market is no longer ranging. Okay, it's no longer sideways. Shows a breakdown
Yeah.
in price or a breakout in price. Okay, so with this trend
Yeah.
line is very, very important, so that you will not just keep dreaming that things are still the same way. Whenever you see that price has broken out of the channel, you just know that you need to change your trading pattern. Okay.
Sure.
So simple moving average. A simple average, a moving average is simply. Just give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let me handle something, please. Okay. Hello, ma'am.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm handling a deal. I do small buying and selling. You get.
Okay, sir. No problem.
So
I don't have issues.
disturbing me. So a simple moving average is simply the average price, usually the closing price, over the last n periods. They are used to smooth out fluctuations of price than n periods. This chart shows Japanese yen with a 10 days and 20 days moving average. Note how the moving averages show much less volatility than the daily stock price. Blah blah blah. So, but the major thing is that we use simple moving average to determine support and resistance too. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll show you how to use it when we get to the chart. And price patterns. Technicians look for many patterns in the historical time series of prices. These patterns are repeated to provide information regarding the size and timing of subsequent price moves. But don't forget that the EMH says these patterns are illusions and have no real meaning. Price patterns can be seen in a randomly generated price series. Price patterns head and shoulder. Okay, this formation is characterized
Yeah.
by two small peaks on either side of a larger peak. Now this is a head and shoulder pattern, right? A head and
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Left shoulder, right? Then the head is
Yeah.
usually like an uptrend. Then the downtrend
Yeah.
will reverse and create another right shoulder. So when you see
Yeah.
this kind of price pattern, it indicates that price is likely going to break down. Now you also look at the neckline. The neckline is like the support, the point whereby the price got to and bounced, got to again and bounced between the left shoulder and the right shoulder.
Yeah.
So when you see this kind of pattern, let's say at the top of the right shoulder here, and it starts going down, what do? You presume that
Yeah.
there is probability that
Of the
there will be a
engine.
breakdown of price. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Then we have a head and shoulder bottom. It's the same exact thing, but in this way it is done downwards. The head is downwards. That is a downtrend. Okay,
Mm.
then it
Yes,
shows
sir.
that on the right shoulder, if price tries to move up again, there's a possibility it's going to break the neckline and price will go up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have you been using head and shoulder pattern before, price pattern before?
No, no,
Hmm?
no, sir.
But can you be able to identify this in a chart as it is like this?
Sure, sure.
Okay. So this is a reversal pattern, meaning that it signifies a change in trend. Anytime you see a head and shoulder pattern, you ask yourself whether it is a top or bottom. A top is when the head, you understand, is an uptrend. The bottom is when the head is a downtrend. Okay. Now, if the top is,
Yeah.
if the head is an uptrend, it shows it's a top. It shows that after the right shoulder, that there's a possibility that price is going to change downwards. Do you get it now? The same thing
Yeah.
with a bottom, because price has been in a downtrend, right? Now it came up
Yeah.
and it went down again, but it printed a head and shoulder pattern. There's a possibility that price is going
Yeah.
to reverse. Okay, trend is going to reverse to the upwards.
Oh,
So you look out for this pattern in charts when we start applying the charts. Okay.
mm,
Now
yeah.
head and shoulder example. Look at this example clearly. Look at this example clearly. This is the head, right? This is the shoulder,
Yeah.
left shoulder. This is the right shoulder. This is another head. This is the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and this is another head, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now these three things here, the three of them, this is the head, the shoulder, the shoulder. Now the breakdown now occurred here. Can you see that?
Yes.
Good. So that signifies a breakdown, like a
Mhm.
reversal in trend. But what you used to say about forex, just see what happened here. Price broke down below the trend line, below the neckline.
Yeah.
When it broke down, it came back
Yeah.
up again and broke above before it broke down and then continued the downward trend. So anybody who who does not know how to watch this market closely might think that this is like a fake out and that trend has also reversed again here. Before you know it, that main signal you got will happen. But if you look closely, you will also see that these particular candlesticks here are majorly wicks. Can you see
Yeah.
that? So it does not signify that there has been a reversal. For you to say there is a reversal, price must have opened and closed above that trend line. At least twice to confirm. But this chart is actually somehow confusing because I can't even see very well clearly whether this particular candlestick was actually lying on this trend line or it was above.
In a good scenario, we have a market. We have it seems that market closes at the upper. After the breakage, after breaking, it returns back and broke the trend line,
Yes,
and it seems like that thing happened on Friday because we have market gap.
yes,
You see, there is a gap between under the trend line to where we are having the next candle,
yes,
bearish candle.
yes,
So if it's people that are trading market structure, they are using market structure pattern.
yes.
At this point, the second lower high based on structure, we have higher high, we have higher high, then we have the first lower high where they cross the trend line that gave us the neck or
Yes,
so.
yes,
Then the highest higher high became the head.
yes,
Then it came to retest the trend line. The second retest that tried to break the previous higher high, which is the head,
yes,
now gave us a lower high.
yes.
For those trading market structure, they will not enter at that zone.
Okay.
They will wait for this one that went back. Now, this one that we are talking that gave us a false, it has given us a break in higher low, change of market structure by breaking the trend line down.
Yes,
That gave us change in trend line because there is a break of higher low, which is the neck.
yes,
So now push back again to break the neck as if it's going up. This
yes,
is a false move where they will fool people to enter if it's in forex.
yes,
And once you go in, they will start selling. But to those who are using pure geometry, that is market structure, this is the second lower high that they will enter
which
and
is a
put their stop
confirmation of the
change of
change in
trend.
trend. Yes,
Yes. Then their stop loss will be at the first lower high. That
good,
is the right hand neck.
exactly.
So what I mean to say,
Left hand neck. Okay, right hand neck. Yes, yes, I get it now.
to me, it will be right.
Yes. Okay, that is it. Then I will also say something about emotional intelligence here because if you used purely the this particular head and shoulder pattern to trade and it
Yes.
broke that neckline and you entered and this reversal
Mm.
now happened, if you are not sure of what you are doing, your emotions could, you understand, your emotions could make you to sell this thing off at a loss, thinking that your signal is wrong. I hope you know
Yeah.
that. And for people who use closest resistance as their stop loss, you know that if you use this as your stop loss, it would hit this stop loss and the trend will continue. You know that
If we use what, sir?
if you use this trend line, this neckline here, right? You know
Yes.
that this neckline
Yes.
is actually a resistance.
Yes.
If you use it as your stop loss, remember that you
Mm-hmm.
entered immediately it printed this head and shoulder pattern, right?
Yes.
And you confirm
Yes.
that trend has changed, you entered. Now it broke
Yes.
down, you did not take profit because you were expecting the bigger move. It now
Yeah.
reversed again a micro this thing and then hit above this neckline again, which served now as resistance, right? So if
Yeah.
you are using a very close stop loss, it's possible that this stop loss will be hit, price will reverse, and then that trend that you predicted initially will still come to pass.
So
So, but what could make you make mistake here is if you you don't use like your emotional intelligence is is faulty. You understand? Because anybody would have also known that there's possibility of a fake out here, right? And I think
Oh,
if I'm putting my stop loss, I wouldn't put my stop loss using this neckline. I'd probably put it at the next resistance, which is this uh, right right hand neck. Do you see that? Just like you said,
yes.
if someone is using this, is entering at this retest, you get now.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's continue. Price pattern. Another price pattern is double tops and bottom. Double tops and bottom. These formations are similar to the head and shoulder formation, but there is no head. Okay?
Where
There
we
is no
have
head.
equal,
Huh?
where we have equal higher high
Exactly.
and equal.
Equal lower, higher high, equal lower low. So equal higher high supports a downward breakdown, while equal lower high, right, supports an
Yes,
uptrend, a
sir.
breakout.
Yes, sir.
These are reversal patterns with the same measuring implications as the head and shoulder. Double
Oh,
bottom
there.
example. These are examples. They hit the same point.
Yeah.
But if you look at it very closely, you see that there's a wick here too. You know, it was not counted. It
Yeah.
was not counted.
Yes, sir.
They just used the body. That's
Yeah.
why I'm telling you about the body. So it now signaled what? Uh, but this particular one is supposed to signal a downtrend now, right?
No, I think they took it from down, sir, where they gave us
Okay, they
slash.
took it
That
from down.
slash
They
two.
took it from down. Okay.
Yes. Yes, double bottom.
Okay. Okay. This is a double bottom, and then there is a breakout.
So the breakout, because for us to have double bottom, we have high, lower low,
Uh-huh.
lower high, then lower low. So the break of lower high
Uh-huh.
confirms a trend, change of trend.
Okay.
And the break, this the trend line that they cross where they show breakout.
Mm-hmm.
That breakout now violates the lower high we had at where they drew the trend line.
Mm-hmm.
So that give us a change in trend, full force.
Okay.
And most cases, when we have a double bottom, the pairs used to move close to, depending on the time frame, we move close to 300 and something pips. So it goes non-stop.
Okay. Okay. So it's a very strong reversal signal.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have triangles. Triangles are continuation formations. They have flavors. We have ascending.
There is one thing I'm learning a lot from what you're saying.
Okay.
My problem in forex is this emotional intelligence that you're talking.
Yeah.
Patient, patient and emotional intelligence is the problem I'm having. So most cases it makes me run out of trade. So
Exactly.
and I immediately go out, you find out something will start moving back.
That's how it works. And I think it's because of also fund. Fund is also part
Yes,
of it because if you have enough fund and you are not
yes.
taking too much risk, you can have. I know people that open trades, they'll leave their trade for 1 month. Oh. I will show you that guy.
It's
I will
I will need to work on my emotional intelligence. It's the
exactly,
major problem.
exactly, exactly. It's
I'm learning.
everywhere. Like there's one I'm trying now. You get. When I
Yes,
was
sir.
training you, and I entered Litecoin. So when I
Okay,
entered
sir.
Litecoin, I did not put my stop loss because of the training. I didn't have time to put all those things. So
Wow.
it broke below, and I had to change my plan because my plan was not
Okay.
to trade it for long term. You get. I had to change it, which is not good. But on the other way around,
Wow.
it is still good because I have applied a new pattern now, which is accumulation. So what I'm doing now is
Okay.
I am accumulating at every support.
Okay.
Every support I'm accumulating, and I've already made up my mind that I'm not going to touch that money no matter what, even if we enter bear market. You understand?
Okay.
Let me even have something that I can say yes. This is what I have in crypto. You understand,
Yes, sir.
for long term. So, but if the final leg that I'm expecting Bitcoin to do happens, definitely all of them will be in profit. Like all the dips I buy at support. You understand
Okay,
now?
sir.
But if it does not, then probably just like what Ethereum is doing now. There was a time Ethereum was at $50. There was a time Ethereum
Okay.
was $100. I think it was even $100 this year. But
Okay.
it got to $650 this same year because the trend
Mm.
changed. You understand? Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
So sometimes it's just patience if you are not taking too much risk. And the good thing about crypto own is number one, if you want to have patience, if you want to do like long term, don't go beyond the first 20 market cap. You get now. The first 20 means the top 20 coins with the highest market cap. And you can find that at,
Hello, sir.
yes, are you with me?
Yes, I'm hearing now.
You can find that figure on coin market cap. Now, those top 20 already know that there's no probability of this coin falling and never rising. You understand? Because this project has tested, it has lasted the test of time, and there's possibility for it.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me? Your network is bad.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Turn the network fluctuating again. Mm.
Should I continue?
I'm hearing. Yeah, continue. The network is fluctuating, but I'm hearing.
Okay. Now give me 1 minute. Let me sell this coin.
Hello, sir.
1 minute.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. ihe na mmiri dị ime ụlọ o. I'm here, sir.
Hello, ma.
I'm here.
Okay. Phew. So we are talking about the price patterns. I told you we are.
Sorry. Oh.
No, it's fine. I even lost the trade itself because rates dropped, but it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. So price pattern. We're talking about triangles now, and triangles are continuation patterns. There are
Mm,
flavors. We have ascending triangle. We have descending triangle. Then we have the symmetrical triangle. Now, ascend. You know what it means for something to be ascending now. It's going up, right? Do you understand? Hello, ma. Hello?
Los, I'm hearing network.
Yeah, I said ascending. Ascending when,
I'm hearing.
yeah, when it is going up. Usually it prints a higher low, right?
Yeah.
Good. Then descending when it's going down. Okay, it prints a lower high
Sure.
usually. So in that triangle, usually when it breaks out of that triangle, there's a possibility a if it is an ascending triangle that it's going to break out to the upwards, right? When if it is a descending triangle, there's a possibility to break down. Okay. Now we have a symmetrical triangle. Now, if you look at the triangles very well, you will see that the ascending triangle has a straight line. Okay, a straight line as if price is trending like at the top. The same thing with the descending triangle, it has a straight line at the bottom. Price kept hitting the same place. Can you see that? But if it is a symmetrical triangle, it is not like that. Can you see that? Oh, your network again. Can you see here? I don't know. Okay, your network. Okay, okay.
I'm using the data from my phone.
Okay, no problem.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we talked about
Yes, sir.
ascending triangle, descending triangle, and symmetrical triangle. And I said to detect it
Sure. Sir.
for ascending and descending, there's always a straight line where price hits at the same point, okay, before they break out or break down, depending on whether it is ascending or descending. But for symmetrical, it forms like a normal triangle. Can you see that?
Yes.
Makes a lower high, right? And a higher low.
Yeah.
Aha. But this one at some point it ranges, like if it's ascend, it ranges on top at the same point. Okay, and
Yeah.
descend in the same point. Now another price pattern we have is rounded tops and bottoms. Rounding formations are characterized by a slow reversal of trend. A slow reversal of trend, just as seen in this picture. Though they are not using candlesticks to represent it, but it shows you when just more like a round, a curved pattern whereby price reverses on its own like a circle. Can you see that? Either up or down.
Yeah.
Good. So take note of all this because we are going to be detecting them from the chart, okay? From the live chart. Now look at an example of a rounded
Yeah.
bottom price action. Now price was actually in a downtrend. It reversed and started going up, following that same circle. Can you see that? So that's a rounded bottom chart. Now, what do you use? Do
Yeah.
you use bar charts or candlestick?
Sir?
What do you use? Do you use bar chart or candlestick?
Candlestick. Candlestick.
Okay, candlestick. Now there are other price patterns. Other price patterns. Okay, we have flags. We have pennants, which we are going to handle in the live. We have cup with handle. We have ascending triangle. We have bullish and bearish flag anyway. Bullish and bearish pennants. We have inverted cup with handle. We have descending triangle. We have three descending peaks. We have a measured move down, symmetrical triangle, double bottoms. You know about double bottoms?
Yes.
Good. Now we have diamond bottoms. We have top rectangle. And we have head and shoulder top. Now all these things are price patterns. Price patterns. But you do not depend on price patterns alone. No. You do not depend. They are very strong anyway, but you don't depend on them alone. You understand? In crypto, because just like
Yes, sir.
forex too, it does not work 100%. Nothing works 100%. What matters here is that the market is moved by the force of demand and supply. So no matter how the chart is, anybody with big money can change the chart. You understand? And the truth about this whole thing is it can all be rearranged. I think I've read something that said that these charts can be printed. You understand? As you can use money to print this whatever you want to see on
Yeah.
charts. So these big exchanges might have people who are also very good at that. You understand? Because that is how they make their money. They print what they want you to see
Yeah.
and they go against the trend and everybody loses money. Now, technical indicators, there are literally hundreds of technical indicators used to generally buy and sell signals. We'll look at just few that are very important to make a decision to buy or sell in the market. We have the moving average, convergence, and divergence. Do you use MACD?
I think we did this the other day.
Yes, but do you use MACD?
No, I told you that the other day that I don't believe in that. That most cases when they are giving you oversold is when they will push and you think it's time for you
Okay,
to go in.
what of price pattern?
Normally what I use is structure.
Okay,
Structure is what I prefer. I prefer using structure.
okay. So we have a relative strength index. We have unbalanced volume, Bollinger Band, which we explained. We explained all these. These ones are just theoretical aspect of it. We explained RSI. But I told you that you should also reconsider your stand, right, on it, because in crypto, somehow it also works.
Yes, sir.
Now, but
No, I learned something the other day. The other day. What I got doing? Oh, sir, to remove your leg. Hello, sir.
yes,
Hello, sir.
yes, I'm with you.
I learned something the other day. You said the way you merge. I later went. I'm still checking it in other pairs, and it seems it's working. The margin of Bollinger Band and the stochastic.
Yes.
I think I was able to get something out of it.
Okay. So that's very, very important. Now the Doe theory trend, this particular one, Doe theory. Now this theory was first stated by Charles Doe in a series of columns. Now Doe believed that market trends forecast in the economy. A change in trend of the coin, example Bitcoin, must be confirmed by a trend change
Great issue for
in
me.
Bitcoin
So
in order to generate a valid signal. Primary trends called the tide by Doe. This is the trend that defines the long-term direction for more than 2 years. Okay. Secondary trend called the waves by
yeah,
Doe. This is shorter term departure
I got them
from the
for all
primary
this.
trend, weeks to months. So
Give me that vegetable.
you know
Then
that
I'll
when
take
you are trading, you
it.
need to know what trend you are trading. Are you trading the primary trend or the secondary
Okay.
trend? Now in crypto, from what we've seen, crypto can take 2 to 3 years to change the primary trend. Can take though it
I
was
didn't get what you mean by primary and secondary.
by primary, like the major one, the tide itself, the major trend. You understand? Like in you know that the in 2017 ending December and January 2018, that was the end of the bullish trend that
Yeah,
started that 2017. Now it entered the
yeah,
bearish trend from that 218, 219 to 2020. Then there was a trend reversal again in 2020, which is what we are seeing now, right? Are you with me?
yeah,
So that is the primary trend,
yeah.
is the major trend. Now we have the secondary trend. These are the waves. They are shorter term departures from the primary
Okay.
trend. And this one can take weeks and it can take months. Okay. Now we have the
That
day.
is the one, just like if you're 24 hours.
Exactly. It can take weeks, it can take months. Now we have the day-to-day fluctuation. Okay, for Doe theory, it is not significant. Now
Yeah.
the day-to-day fluctuation is what people use for day trading, which I already
Mhm.
told you that day trading is not really too good for you. Okay, it will give you a lot of headache, and the person might
Yeah.
still lose. That's the truth. So this is the
Yeah.
primary trend. This is the secondary trend. Now this secondary trend signals a downward move. But on the primary trend, it is actually showing. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Someone actually entered this chat. Did you give anybody link? Lawal.
Sir?
Lawal.
No, please reject him. It was a mistake.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, it was a mistake. It was when we were trying to, my WhatsApp on the laptop wasn't coming up. So I
Okay.
wanted to forward it to my the other number. I'm using two numbers. You know, I gave you 09 some 0864
Yes.
some. So we now made mistake and put and I deleted it. I never knew he has already clicked it. I've already deleted it.
No, it's
But I
fine.
never knew he has clicked it.
It's fine. I even thought you were seeing my.
Sir?
I thought you were seeing this. What can you see in your screen?
I'm now seeing join audio, share screen, invite others.
Wow. But were you seeing my this thing before? The PowerPoint.
Yes, I was. Yes, it was now that it went off.
Okay, check. Can you still see it now?
No,
Wow.
I'm still seeing meeting topic, join link, join audio, share screen.
I'm trying to. Okay, I've seen it. Okay, if you look at this Doe theory trend
Okay.
here, you see the primary trend is an uptrend.
Yeah.
Now there was a
Yeah.
downward trend, which is the secondary
Yeah.
trend. Okay, But anybody who is looking at it from the longer time
Yes,
frame
sir.
will understand
Yes,
what the
sir.
primary trend is. You get now. But some people, just
Yeah.
like what Bitcoin is doing now, it's possible that the primary trend is
Yeah.
not yet done, but it needs to do a little secondary trend, which might be a
Yeah.
downtrend, before another leg up. You get it now?
Okay.
So, but this whole thing, you will need to look
Okay.
at it based on
Yes,
the
sir.
time frame. Now we have Elliott wave. Elliott wave was from uh, is an idea in a series of articles published by R.N. Elliott in Financial World in 1939. Elliott believed that the market has a rhythmic regularity that can be used to protect future prices. The Elliott wave principle is based on repeating 8 waves cycle. Okay,
Yeah.
and each cycle is
Sir,
made.
sorry.
Yes.
I, I can study anything, but I don't like this Elliot wave, sir. The confusion in this Elliot wave is so high, sir.
Okay, you don't like it.
Hello?
Yeah, you
I
don't.
don't. I tried it. The confusion is so much, sir. I don't know if it will be easier for you to put me through, but I've tried and tried this. See,
All
I
right.
don't just know.
Yeah, I
But maybe
understand.
let me
Anyway,
listen to you, sir.
you will maybe we will just with time we will get it. But Elliot wave is saying that it repeats in 8 waves. Okay, each circle is made up of similar shorter term circles.
Okay.
Now, if you look at the Elliott wave here, it says that usually it goes in 8 waves, like this: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Right now, the 8 waves means that the wave one, that each time there's a wave one, there has to be a correction. That correction is more like 50% of the wave one. So with Elliott wave now, for people who want to know where to enter the next move, you understand, you can use your fib 2, and maybe if you're able to detect that this is the wave 1, you can use your fib 2 and check between 60 to 50% of that first move, and now know where your entry will be. So this Elliott wave also helps you to detect support and resistance. We will try to get. Oh god.
Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay.
I'm trying to get.
Yes, sir.
What can you see now?
I'm seeing the chart.
Good.
Elliott wave move.
Good. So there's wave one, Wave 2, which I said is like 50% of the move. Wave 3, usually for you to calculate wave 3, you calculate the move that wave 1 did. You are likely going to get the top of wave 3. Then wave 4 usually lies on top of wave 1, on top, because this particular thing that they drew here is not actually 100% correct. It's Elliott wave. It's supposed to lie on top of wave 1. So if I want to know where wave 4 will get to, because it's a correction wave, I'll have to place it on top of wave 1. And usually, remember, on top doesn't really mean a point. Remember, it's a zone, right? So I'll place the little bit above wave 1. So price is likely going to come down, pick
Yeah.
my price, pick my trade and move. Now wave 5 is actually the longest wave and usually come very fast before an ABC correction. So the ABC correction is said to be at least 50% of this whole move. Do you understand? 50% of this whole move from wave 1. That is the ABC correction
Yeah.
before another.
That is 50% of, hello sir. Hello sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
That is 50% of the move. That is 50% of the move from wave 4 to wave 5.
No, 50% of the move from wave 1. Oh, that's like the accurate figure. But what these people drew here, I don't think it's correct, except in a very bullish market. You understand? It's definitely supposed to do 50%
Yeah.
of the move from wave 1 till wave 5. You understand? Which, if you calculate it very well, is supposed to lie on top of wave 3. You understand?
Okay.
Uh-huh. So that's the
Yeah.
ABC correction. Then after ABC correction, there's another Elliott wave continues. Now Elliott wave could be both for downtrend and uptrend. Both for downtrend and uptrend. So the good thing about Elliott wave is it also helps you to determine support and resistance. Remember what I told you, that everything we are going to be doing here is all about support and resistance. Knowing where is support, knowing where is resistance, knowing which one is a strong support and which one is a strong resistance,
Yeah.
so that you
Yeah.
determine
Yeah.
where your entry will be, where your exit will be, and where your stop loss will be. Now that's it
Okay.
for
Okay.
Elliott wave. We'll go deep into it with our chart. Now we have Fibonacci numbers, Fibonacci retracement and extension too. Do you also hate
Yeah.
Fibonacci?
No, I like Fibonacci, but I'm not good at it. I'm
Okay.
not all that good about it.
Okay. So, but the problem with trading view is that we only have one side of it, okay, which is fib
Okay.
retracement. It does
Okay.
not have extension except the paid version. Now, Fibonacci numbers are,
Okay.
but even with that retracement, it is still good. You can still use it reverse in reverse and still get the same result. You understand?
Okay.
So
Ah,
Fibonacci, by what I mean by retracement is you use it to determine where uh, price is going to get to if it has to retrace, right? But extension helps you to determine where price will get to
yeah.
if it is moving upward. So our free account does not have that extension too, but we try
Yeah.
to use our retracement to predict
Okay.
how the extension works. So Fibonacci numbers are a series where
Okay.
each succeeding is the number of the two preceding numbers. The price, the first two Fibonacci numbers are defined to be 1, and then the series continues as follows: 1, 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. All these ones are the mathematical aspect of it. As the number bets higher, the ratio of adjacent number approaches the golden mean. These ones are also mathematical aspects of it. Now, technical analysts use the ratio and its inverse 0.618 extensively to provide projections of price movements. I'm going to probably handle you again on Fibonacci, but it will be on the live class because this material did not
Okay,
100%
sir.
capture it. but I think this image might also explain it very well for us.
Okay.
Now this is the retracement tool, okay? Now we have points in Fibonacci.
Yeah.
Those points are like the support zones, since it is a retracement tool we are using here. Okay. Now the first point, the first support you will meet
Yeah.
in a downtrend, the first support is the 23.6%. Okay. Now this particular support is not usually too strong.
Yeah.
There's probability is going to be broken. Okay. Now if it is broken, the next point you should be
Yeah.
looking at is the 38.2%. Okay.
Okay.
38.2% retracement.
Yeah.
This one is also strong depending on the trend. Do you understand it now? Depending on the trend, most of the trends will always hold
Yeah.
38.2%. Now, if 38.2% does not hold, the next strong support zone is the 50% retracement. 50% retracement of the whole move. Very, very strong. Now, if it is a very, very bearish market, just like what happened, maybe FA can push a market below the 50% retracement. Just like what happened during the coronavirus period when Bitcoin dropped to 3,000 something. Nobody expected that. And he did that within a day, I think.
Yeah.
And then the reversal within 1 month. From that 3,000, it has done 9,000 within 1 month. You see how fast the reversal was. So if it is somebody who is always afraid, or
Sure.
you are in futures market, he liquidated everybody. The only person he did not liquidate is somebody who is at 2x and below. He liquidated from 3x. Anybody who was long,
Yeah.
3x and above, he liquidated them.
Yeah.
The people he did not liquidate are people that are on 2x and below, which there are few people who can have that patience to go on 2x, because 2x is extremely slow in profit making. You understand? So now,
Sure.
aside that too, another person he did not liquidate is someone who has stop loss. Someone who has stop loss. So your stop loss will just hit, you take that loss the way you see them, it will close the account for you. But for others who did not have stop loss and they were taking risk, and that coronavirus thing came out, they were liquidated. It was a very terrible period then. Now, after the 50% retracement, another strong support too is the
Let's
61.8.
go.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Is the 61.8% retracement. Then after 61.8% retracement, we have the 78.6% retracement. Then the 100%. So usually it's not possible. It's not, except it's very, very rare to see a market, if you are following the primary trend, that will just go and do 100% retracement. Except what happened
Yeah.
in crude oil one certain time, US crude or something,
Yeah.
that printed
Yeah.
negative, and that was still during that coronavirus period too.
Yeah.
But it has since recovered. So in
Okay.
FIB, my strongest support is the 50% retracement. You know why?
Okay.
Because usually, if you are using the 50% retracement to judge, and it picks for you, and maybe price dumps more, so maybe 61% or even 78.6%, you already know that price does not have much place again to go to before the reversal will happen. You understand? But if,
I, I will only get this on practical, sir.
yes, I'll show you on practical. I'm just telling you how it works. Because in practical, what you are going to be
Okay.
using is these fib levels. Fib levels. Those fib levels are support. And even this one they drew here, not all of them actually represented that. But I will show you, because it might not be
Oh,
immediate. It might not be immediate that you will see that that place is a support
okay.
zone. You would also check
Okay, sir.
previous candlesticks to see whether there were
Okay.
periods when price hit that particular point and it served as a
Okay.
resistance. You get. We'll see that in the
Okay.
practical aspect of it. So I think this is all for the theoretical. You get. So the next thing now is for us to
Yeah.
practicalize all this in a chart, and that will be tomorrow. So we'll be ending this class tomorrow.
Okay.
You have to be prepared very well. Tomorrow
Okay.
is what? Tomorrow is
Start Friday.
Friday. I have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. You come up with your questions and a sharp brain for us to practicalize these things on charts.
Mm.
Then we'll now start.
When
Uh,
will we when will we start our class? Because once it's 4, I will have my church service by 4 p.m. and close by 6.
okay, I'll try for us to start in the morning. Maybe I'll just fix you on top of my to do. Once I wake, you
Okay.
understand?
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay, Sheila, right?
Sir?
You attend winners.
No, I'm a Jehovah Witness. Sir.
Okay, okay, okay. I thought it's Sheila.
Mhm.
It's fine.
No, but it's under Zoom. On it's Zoom. We do
Okay,
Zoom.
okay. No problem. So I
Mm.
think we'll end it
Yeah.
here for today and continue
Okay,
tomorrow.
thank
So you come prepared tomorrow. So we'll
you.
wrap it up.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.